All right. Hey, boys and perils. Welcome back to another episode of the Charm City Unicorns. I'm Shala.
And I'm Heather.
And this is episode 12.
Huzzah!
Ooh, that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion. All that good emotion. Just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat. Destined by the motion. Loving this devotion.
Word.
Anyway.
Okay. Welcome back. We are here.
We're here.
We are here after some time.
Our last... That'll give away how long it takes. Never mind. I will say I was a bit fibered out.
We both were.
Because there was Frederick Fiberfest, Yarncentrick, Maryland Sheep and Wool. We did the Teas and Tanks make along. We had Sunday Zooms.
I've done an Alchemy Tote update. I've done
You sewed 1,000 bags
for Yarncentrick. I have ironed out a whole bag concept for Nitty Natty Sock Week. So lots of things have happened.
We took a quilting class.
4 classes in.
Yeah. My car was wrecked.
And then you got a new car.
And then I found a duplicate of my car.
My daughter went to prom.
Your daughter went to prom. You had a prom send-off.
Listen, life has been lifing.
Yeah. So, we have a lot to get to today because it's been a little while on the knitting and sewing and crafting front. So, before we get into some FOs, what are you wearing today, Shala?
I am wearing my Go Gently cardigan from Amy Shure. This was my 2025 Rhinebeck sweater. And it is knit up in a yarn from a dyer who is no longer dyeing, but it is from Totally Red Yarns, and it is in the color hologram.
The Go Gently. Sorry.
Hologram dream? No.
Holographic dreams. No.
Hologram.
No, this one?
Is hologram. Hologram dreams.
I thought we were talking... Okay.
Yeah, it's
I thought
very
we were
trippy.
talking about the...
That is called holographic dreams.
Okay,
this is
whatever.
Because this was inspired from Gems
What
in the
this is
Hologram.
called is no longer available.
Correct. That's it. That is what this is called. But that is my Go Gently. Love her. And I like this moment with the pooling and I like to put prints together. Even though this isn't a print, the pooling is giving print. So you're welcome. What are you wearing?
The pulling is giving print.
Yeah, it's like a print, like a stripe and a cheetah. It's giving like it's two prints.
I get it now.
But it's not really a print.
That's what you're talking about. The pulling is giving print. Okay.
Okay.
Well, what am I wearing? That will bring us into
finished objects.
Finished objects. Woo! I am wearing, this was my TNT, Teas and Tanks make along that we did in conjunction with Yarncentrick. This is the underlace top by Lily Kate France. I knitted it in the Creo Twisted Sister fingering weight yarn in the colors Lilac Wine, Double Mint, and Bramble. It's an 85 superwash merino, 15% silk. So it's very soft.
It's nice to drape.
The pattern is either written for like a solid or to do it in 16 row stripes. Mm-hmm. Well, why would I do that? I decided to do 4 row stripes. So I had to do a little mathing and figuring things out to make it work, but I figured it out. It's fine. There's a few stripes in the back that are at the neck that are...
You know what? That's not...
Nobody cares.
That's nobody's business.
Cares. Okay. But yeah, so it's super cute, and the way it's knitted is crazy because I did mine a little different, but these lace details, since it's called the underlace top, are supposed to look like as if you were wearing a little lace whatever under your tank top.
Okay, so like a vest situation
So
with
like
something
yeah,
underneath.
so like they're coming from underneath. So in order to knit them,
This is
you first like knit the whatever these are, the lace,
The wings.
like the wings. You knit those flat, and then you pick up stitches at the arm, and then do like a row of purl, and then you do a 3-needle bind off to attach it. So that was really cool, like on the
it's
first
a very
one.
genius.
And it was kind of cool, like on the second one. And by the time you got to the third part,
You were over it.
You're like, oh my God.
Yeah,
But
I can see that.
I love how it turned out.
It's beautiful.
I really like it.
It's beautiful.
enjoy it.
I like how you have it styled here today with the blouse underneath. It looks amazing.
And then, I don't have the collar out because it looks dumb with the collar out. But, well, and then it hides the pretty lace.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yes, but I highly recommend this pattern. I love Lily Kate France patterns.
Yeah, I've never knitted a Lily Kate France patterns, but all the ones that you've knit have fit you really well.
Yeah, she has
and
good fit.
Yeah, her fit, I think she does really good with fit, particularly for bigger busts. I think that she takes the time with because
Yes.
it always fits the same on everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was my first finished object. Do you have one?
I have one finished object. My first finished object, or only finished object, is my souffle tee. And this is from Laura Penrose. That's the back. Ooh, mohair flying everywhere. This is from Laura Penrose, and I don't know if we can get her in the frame, but I also put a picture in of me wearing it.
Oh, will you? Okay.
Yeah, because I took a photo.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So this is my souffle tee from Laura Penrose. It is knit up in the Wandering Flock holographic dreams, and the yoke here is single strand, and then we have the single strand ruffle, and then everything below that is 2 strands of mohair. She took a lot of mohair. Okay, a lot.
Didn't you make some mistakes along the way? Didn't you start with the wrong needle size?
Yes, twice. But as a person who doesn't gauge swatch, I 1,000,000% expect that to be, like, I go into projects knowing that I may have to rip back because I don't gauge swatch. So I'll start, and if it's looking funny, or I just measure as, like, when I get a little bit in, and if it's like looking weird, I'll be like, let me go back and check the gauge and then adjust. But in my case, I usually always have to go down a needle size. So that's what I do that for every pattern that I knit.
Yeah.
But
the problem was you read the wrong needle size to begin
so,
with.
yeah. So the problem was that I think Laura and I have the same gauge. So I did not need to go down a needle size. And then on top of that, I also read the ribbing needle size as the main needle. So it was bad.
Been there.
Really tiny stitches. Ripped it back.
Well, then you made the ruffle, and then something was wrong with your bind off. Because the ruffle, how many stitches does that end up being at the end around?
Close to like 1,000, over 1,000, I think, or close to 1,000.
Wow.
I knit the whole ruffle, which it's a small ruffle, so it wasn't a lot of rows. Finished the ruffle, got halfway through the bind off, which that's a lot of stitches to bind off. And then I put it down, picked it back up the next morning, and for some reason I picked it up and was going in the reverse. So we had like half of it bound off, and then it was just wild. Okay, there was like, some of it was bound off, then there was a spot where it wasn't bound off, then there was a spot where it was bound off. It's like,
I love it.
I'm like, and so then if you know anything about lace, like I just had to take it all out. Okay, just ripped it all back and did it over again.
So the torture of doing the ruffle
Twice.
and binding it off twice.
But you know what? It's all good. I've wanted this sweater for a long time. So I was happy to do it. I still think I got through this pretty fast.
You did get through that fast. You were determined. And you were sewing 100 bags at the same time. But also you said your sleeves are...
Yeah, so the sleeves... Okay, so I don't want to give away the pattern because it's a paid pattern, but I'll just say that the sleeve has options for you to go down for decreasing according to your bicep circumference.
Oh, okay.
I usually have sometimes it depends, but sometimes I have the issue where my bicep is too tight.
Yeah, me too. I have large arms for my
So
size. Yeah.
I didn't go down. I went down. I decreased to the number of stitches for the largest arm. And I don't think it was enough. So I did go down a needle size, but...
Can we talk about the pooling right there, though? Like how that turned out?
It's scrumptious.
It's wandering really flock.
So basically, this looks square here. It's supposed to like cinch in a bit at the... ribbing to kind of give it like a puff sleeve, but mine didn't do that because I didn't decrease enough in relation to my sleeve stitches. So Heather and I decided that Heather, not Shala, would try to put in an elastic just to cinch it in a bit.
It's so easy to like, you just don't buy the Dritz brand, buy the Gutermann brand of the elastic thread.
Yeah.
And you can just basically, I mean, I saw a tutorial where somebody did it at the top of a sock, and I do it with a lot of stuff, and I just, weave it in
and I have
magic.
that little tool where you can like tighten it, a bodkin. You tighten it at the end, like you put whatever you're gonna, it's supposed to be for you to like put your string back into like your sweatpants or something. And you just attach it and it gives you something to pull through.
We don't even have to do that. I just use a needle and like usually you do it on like a 1x1 rib or something, but yeah, that's probably a 1x1 rib. You just, on the back side, you do it through the head of every other
So it's,
stitch.
So it's not encased. Okay. That's what I thought it was encased.
Yeah. I mean, we could do that too if you wanted, but no.
So yeah, even with those few issues that we had, I still love this sweater, and I'm really happy to have it out of the queue into the finished objects, into the closet.
Nice. Beautiful. I love it. Good
Thank
job.
you. Oh, and that was my entry for the TNT make along. I totally forgot that. Charm City Unicorns, we hosted a Teas and Tanks. This was Heather's entry, and this was my entry. So, she's done. Check.
She's done. All right. My only other finished object is the Buttercup cardigan. So, I've talked about this on the podcast a few times. I actually started this when I had a lull in projects last year. So, I started it in July of 2025.
And that's your second one, right?
Yeah, I made one a long time ago for my BFF in a size like 34 bust. This one is
went way faster the first time.
I was like, no problem, I can make that. Well, I'm a 48-inch bust. That was a lot more.
Heather had me dying. It went so much faster the first time.
Right? And this is by Hybris Makes. Which one? I keep forgetting what I'm doing here. But yes, so this is the cardigan. So it has this cute little detail at the bottom of the sleeves and at the bottom right before the ribbing. If you see, has these
it's beautiful,
cute little flower detail that I love. So I also did that, even though I made the sleeves shorter. The yarn.
I like the short sleeve.
I've worn this a bunch too. Like you can see the pilling from where I wore it. This is yarn from Lavender Loon. That is a 90-10, I believe, of superwash merino and linen in the color 80s Cowgirl.
So,
whoop. Hey, wow, the pilling is looking bad at the moment. Anyway, so those are my cute little buttons.
Are beautiful, and the detail at the bottom.
Oh, I do love that.
Oh, actually, this looks really good in this camera.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, but my pilling is looking
Oh,
terrible.
it is not that bad. It's
I would have shaved beforehand, but I forgot and whatever.
That's what she said. I would have shaved beforehand.
Right. So yeah, that is my second finished object. I just one day
beautiful.
picked it up and I was like, okay, I'm ready.
Chop, chop.
Yeah, because
And you got it
think
done.
I had finished this and I don't know, I was in the process of something else.
I think
and
you were swatching for your whip that
Yeah.
you're going to show later.
Yes, yes.
And yeah, in the interim, you got that done.
Yes.
All
right.
Okay. So is that the end?
That's it
of
for
FOs?
finished objects.
That's it.
I mean, hey, we had finished objects.
Yes. I'm proud of us.
Making sweaters for us is not, it's not fast. And it's
No.
not supposed to be.
No, it's slow fashion. It's called slow fashion
Yeah.
for a reason. And I was talking to my husband about this. We're going to go off topic for a second. But I was talking to my husband about this, and I was telling him that sometimes it's hard for me to work on my creative hobbies because I have a job. My job is to be creative. And sometimes it feels like I'm maxed out on my creativity and I have nothing left for me at the end of the day. So I am very proud of that because that was me persevering. And Shala doesn't always follow through with stuff. So
And you did that in record time.
I really did. I don't know how I did it so fast, but I think it was the same thing with this because I did this really fast. I really, really loved the yarn.
Oh, yeah.
And it made the experience so enjoyable.
Yeah.
Because it was I'm a process knitter. And so I enjoyed the process so much that I was like locked in.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm going to put a button on the back of that souffle. It has a little buttonhole at the top and the back. And I haven't chosen the button for it, but it gets a cute little dainty button. Okay.
Okay.
So that was FOs. Let's go into our whips.
Okay. I have 2 yarny whips and 1 sewing whip.
Same. Well, I have 1
Yarny.
and 1 sewing.
Okay, so I'll do my first yarny. All right, so my first whip is the Bonnie cardigan from Ponder and Ply.
She is a beaut.
She is a beaut. I love her. I love it on her especially.
Yes.
I will note though, however, that on Ravelry, it says that the gauge for this is 24 stitches per inch. So that guided my yarn choice because it is a DK weight and you're supposed to hold a fingering with a lace weight mohair. So
How many stitches?
it says 24 stitches per inch. However, that is indeed wrong.
How are you going to get that with the DK?
It's actually like 20 or 21.
It's no way you can get 24
So
inches
it's
with
wrong
a DK
on Ravelry.
and
Yeah.
lace weight.
Here, let me see what is it actually on. Where's my knitting patterns here? Bonnie cardigan.
Yeah, that's
see.
a lot of stitches. Even with a DK weight, it would be hard for me to get. I mean, I could, but it would be.
Yeah, it's 21 stitches and 4 inches is the actual.
Actually, that sounds better.
Yeah. So, just so you know, in case you think about making it, because I was thinking about doing it with this yarn that I'm using for something else that I'll show, but I decided not to because I was like, there's no way I'm ever going to get that gauge. Like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
And indeed, it was wrong.
That is a lot of stitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Bonnie cardigan. So mine, I am using yarn from La Bien Aimée that I bought at Yarncentric last year from Forever Yarn. Yan was wearing a sweater she had made in this yarn, and I needed it. So here's what I have so far. I'm getting there.
That's so pretty.
It's a fingering weight. Oh, look, he's getting sad in there. Fingering weight. It's the Merino Super Sock, so a 75-25 in the color High Key Purple.
I love that color.
Me too. And then the Soyeux.
Soyeux. That's La Vietnamese
Mohair and
mohair
silk.
base.
Yes, in the color Millennial Pink.
It's pretty too.
However, I seem to have the tie on the sweater is made of just mohair and not the mohair in the fingering. So I seem to have enough yarn for everything except the tie. So I think what I'm going to do is I had some leftover in my, I'm sorry, my
Your crunched up mini Bewitched boxy.
my Bewitched boxy got crunched. Okay, I love this one. I have purple left, a lavender left from Fashion School Dropout from your Valentine's box. So
Oh, that's a really pretty
match is pretty good. So I think if nothing else, if I don't need to buy more yarn for the body, then I will use this for the tie.
Now, how many skeins of the fingering do you?
2.
Okay.
I have 2 skeins of the fingering and 2 skeins of the lace weight.
Okay.
So according to
my calculation,
it should be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little worried. I might be
Are you halfway through?
a little shy. Yeah. I only have like another, I can't remember. I think the body said to make it like 9 inches. So
I think you'll be okay, especially because I think you have a shorter torso than like I do. So I think you'll be okay to fudge it with like the length. And is it a 3/4 length sleeve?
Yes,
Okay.
it is. And who knows, I might even do shorter. Also, I have this in my bag. This
love that
bag
bag.
has sparked something that we'll discuss later on.
Yeah.
But this bag is from the Ginger U, EWE. I love her bags, and this was the first one I bought from her because I'm obsessed with this fabric, and it's a...
I'm obsessed with the fabric and the mint macrame drawer.
Yes.
Like that.
Because this is a fabric from Art Gallery Fabrics, and it's called something about wild. Bone to be wild.
Yes. From the sweet and spookier.
It's either sweet and spooky, spookier and sweet and spookier,
something.
sweeter and spooky. I don't, spooky and sweeter. It's a thing. It's a thing. Okay, that fell on the floor. We're good. We're good. Anyway, so that's my first whip.
All right. My first and only whip is my Northwoods V-neck by Jessie May. If you remember, I casted this on a while back and ripped it out because of rowing out. Indeed, we are still rowing out, but guess what? Nevertheless, she persisted. So, this is my Northwoods V-neck.
This is the Northwoods V-neck. If
Yes.
you are
so
interested.
She is in a peculiar state. Okay. So this is the back. Okay. And you can't see, but I just joined the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th color, I think. So this is the back. These are the front. And the reason why this looks like a cardigan or a vest or something of the sort is because this is a very, very deep V-neck. So basically we have the back, we have the 2 fronts, and I have now I've joined the fronts to the back, but not in the round. It's not in the round.
I've never
yet.
done that before.
Me
I don't
neither.
make many V-necks.
I
like V-necks. I don't know why I don't.
I wear a lot of V-necks, but I've never made a V-neck.
Yeah.
But it's very flattering for a larger bust.
V-necks are amazing for busty gals.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Crew necks, not so much.
No, things can go awry. I'm excited for this because I've wanted this for a long time, and I really, really love this yarn. It is beautiful.
It's like a Neapolitan ice cream.
It is.
We were just talking about how it's like strawberry milk and chocolate milk and
It's just, and look at the pops, those pops in it. her dye. Okay, so the yarn.
The yarn.
The yarn is from Spectrum Fibers, based out of the UK. And this was from her Valentine's Day 2023 collection, I believe. So we have the pink is flamingos on parade. The white is veil. The pink is peony.
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 Peony. Not peony.
And the this brownish color is chocolate wedding cake, and the fifth color is that I just joined. You can't really see it here, but it's wedding bouquet, and it's beautiful.
So good.
So this was the Valentine's wedding collection. So that's where we are. I think I have 4 more rows before it's joined in the round. And once I join it in the round, I think I'm going to go ahead and do 1 more stripe, and then I'm going to put the neck on because that just makes it look like a sweater. Okay, so once I have the foundation for the V, I'm going to add it.
Well, you're going to have to know how
it fits to
and you need a neck for to know the length, the sleeves, the everything.
And because this is such a deep V, and it has a thick ribbing for the neckband, I definitely need to get that on there because the neck, it closes it in a lot. It closes it up, I think, at least 2 inches maybe. So I know some people, I was reading project pages, and some people didn't do as many, they didn't make their V as deep. But I went ahead and did it because I know that ribbing is going to bring it in some. And plus, listen, Beyonce said if you got it, flaunt it. So you're just going to have to get the deep V. I'm sorry. Okay? You get what you get.
I mean, the likelihood that you're going to have something on underneath it anyway? No?
I probably will not. This is a DK weight sweater. Shala runs extremely hot. Especially if I wear this to an event.
Oh, yeah. No, you'll never wear that
my anxiety. I'm just like...
You will melt.
Yes. So, but this is a DK weight, and I love this thing. So...
Maybe.
I think my next cast on is I'll talk about that later because I've had a revelation about what my wardrobe needs.
Oh.
Yes. So yeah, that is my Northwoods V-neck by Jessie Made. Hopefully the next time I come to you, she will be a finished object because believe it or not, this is only 6 days of knitting. She is stripes. They go. And I've even had to rip this back a few times. For I don't know what I did I got confused with the left and right front shaping and was doing increases at the end of the row instead of the beginning.
This sweater will not beat me.
It will not.
Shala versus the Northwoods cardigan.
And guess what? Shala is going to win because I have had this yarn and it's been allocated to this project for a long time, and it will.
Your second time trying to knit it.
She will come to fruition.
Yes.
You guys. Okay.
All right. My next one is the Marielle cardigan.
I love this pattern.
So I have always loved pointelle knit. It just reminds me of fancy little undershirts and PJs you had when you were a kid.
With the little bow.
Yes.
Yes, the best.
Which I actually have a pair from the Gap, and it has little rosebuds on it. But I love them.
actually have something too that I got as an adult. I think.
So I had wanted to make something in a pointelle, and then I couldn't, but I wanted to make a cardigan, and I couldn't find the right one. And then a week later...
Well, it's really nice because pointelle is having a moment now.
It is.
And so
I feel like it should always have a moment.
I feel like it should too, but I like it because now we're getting we're getting the patterns, and the newer pointelle patterns have that size inclusivity.
Yeah, yeah.
So it broadens what you can make.
Yeah, because pre 2018-ish patterns, there's not a lot of size inclusivity.
No. Yeah. So, and that's
Yeah.
I cannot wait until you guys.
So this is by Maria Shy Mogenstad. And I am using this yarn that I bought last year. This is from Hawari Bazaar, which is a small batch dyer in Dearborn Heights, Michigan.
That color.
They were having some sort of sale that Shala informed us of, and I had to have it.
Heather, Shannon, and I just really had to.
Yes.
We really had to do it.
The color is called Hue Dancy, Huedancy. This is the Nova sock, so it's a 75-25 superwash and nylon in fingering weight. This is it's the Lyal, Layal yarn. It's a singles of 100% Surrey alpaca. It's 100 grams and it is 437 yards. So I would say that is a fingering weight.
Yeah.
So this is what I was going to do the Bonnie cardigan in.
Yeah, but
then when I was like 24 stitches per inch, there's no way.
especially because you're not using a mohair in the fingering.
Yeah.
You're using and so that's
Fingering and fingering.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
I don't know about that. Anyway, I have enough to make this sweater. So I started with my little swatch. I was so proud of it.
Listen,
Made a swatch.
I am so obsessed with
it.
this.
Reads very yellow, but there's all kinds of colors in there.
I want to put it up closer because and
then that makes everything dark. But it looks like an orange, or not orange, like a rainbow sherbet.
Yes. It's very pretty.
So I have...
It's like marshmallows. The one with the...
I look like a mess. Look at this.
Same. Mine is...
It happens.
Listen.
So I have done the upper back. And I was like, this is really wide for an upper back. Like, what's going on? Oh, it's a drop shoulder. Duh.
I was on the phone with Heather. And she's like, how big is my back? And I'm like, it's not that big, Heather. It's... But then it's a drop shoulder.
It's a drop shoulder. I even measured the gauge again. I'm like, am I making the right size? This gauge? And I actually went down a needle size. Even though I got gauge on the size 6, I went down to a US 5 just because I know me, like as I'm knitting.
You relax.
I relax. And this will grow. So, yeah. And then I also made the size... Like, I was kind of in between sizes.
And you went up.
I went up to the bigger size with a smaller needle. Anyway, so this is the back, upper back. And then I just started the front shoulder. So
it is so pretty.
this is what I got so far. Here we go. We're good. Done. Huzzah.
Love it. Love it.
But I love this. I even have buttons for it.
Yes.
Which I bought. I'll show you now instead of... Oh my God, I got to dig them out. Never mind. We'll do that during stashquisitions because I can't get in that bag quite yet. But I'll show you then the buttons I got for it, although I don't have enough.
Oh yeah, you needed what, 2 more?
Yeah, 3 more. We'll see what happens. I might just not have as many buttonholes or whatever. We'll figure it out. Anyway.
So how many buttons does it call for?
8.
And how many do you have?
5.
Okay, so maybe you could do every other situation.
I could. I'll figure something. I'm not that worried about it. Like, whatever.
It's going to be stunning. I am blown away. When she showed me that swatch, I was like, excuse me?
Excuse
me. Because it's chef's kiss. Okay, so... I have my next whip is my sewing whip.
Yay!
And as Heather briefly mentioned in the beginning of the video, Heather and I are taking a class at our local quilt shop, Domesticity, at their second location in Towson, Maryland. And we started the class the weekend of Maryland Sheep and Wool. So that was an adventure.
So we did Yarncentrick Friday.
Maryland Sheep and Wool
Well,
Saturday.
so you were sewing until like 6 a.m. Friday morning.
No.
3. It's fine. So Yarncentric
3:30ish.
Saturday.
Yes.
And then, Yarncentric Friday. Maryland Sheep and Wool Saturday, which we had a blast.
Oh, we had so much fun. I'll put in a picture. I'll picture.
Oh, I forgot. Yes.
Funny story about that. Just side note. We asked the lady to take our picture and we asked the lady to take our picture at the sign as we were leaving. Bless her heart. I looked over and Shannon was like, "We're not in the picture." And I was like, hello? You know, it was the end of the day. The brain had ran its course. It was done.
I have that picture.
And,
I didn't save it, but I do have this.
Shannon was like, "We're not in the picture." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "She's only got you in the picture." I'm like, "You know what? Great." So we had to find somebody else to take our cute picture. But we spent the day with Sophie from Botanical Yarns, Shannon's from Shenanigans and Skeins, and Shannon's Fun Bags, and Sarah, our friend Sarah, who is the cutest, possibly the cutest human being
Ever.
And in this picture, we were at the Hall and Hoof button booth or ceramic booth, and we ran into Geraldine from the Wandering Flock, and why can't I ever remember her name?
I don't.
She is so sweet. She is so sweet. Anyway, I'll put it on the screen because I know her name. It's gonna come to me after, okay? But yeah.
In my defense, I was getting sick, so I barely remembered my own
Heather
name.
was getting sick. I had no voice. We were
a mess.
Anyway, that Sunday we started our quilt class at Domesticity that Sunday after Maryland Sheep and Wool, and we decided that. Well, this was my first quilt, not Heather's first quilt. But anyway, that Sunday we started our quilting class at Domesticity, and it was for the Star Pop 2 quilt. I think it's by Quilty Love. Yes.
Oh, here we go. Duh. Sorry, I'm like, this is it. This is the Star Pop 2.
Oh yeah, by
quilt.
Quilty Love. Okay.
By Quilty Love. Not the Star Pop 1. That's a different.
Yeah, the Star Pop 1, the Star Pop quilt is a different quilt. By the same designer. It's just not as.
It ends up being more rectangles. This is more squares.
Yes. So that makes this a little bit more pre-cut friendly. So we started that class. Boy, did Heather and I have a time with buying fabric.
Well, first of all, we're like, we have queen size beds. So we need to make a queen size quilt.
Now, this is not Heather's first quilt, but this is my first quilt. So why not do a queen size?
Sure.
Might as well.
Sure.
So
why not?
We did a queen size, which was the second to the last largest size. Safe to say, we needed a lot of fabric, a lot of squares, and a lot of time. But I am so proud of us.
I know, me too.
We've done so much in such a little time.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've done
I have not
an amazing job.
You know, I have not sewn this much in a long time. Like,
Yeah.
we apologize.
But yeah, my shoulders were not happy. And it wasn't the sewing, it was the pressing. I don't know if you know this, but in quilting, there is a lot of pressing.
Let me just say,
lot of steam.
Any sewing is really 50% ironing.
Well, garment sewing, I think is more, like anything outside of bags, I think is more pressing. Like, I don't press a lot with my bags. But I feel like when I made that crossbody bag, it was so much pressing.
Well, here's the thing, is sewing garments is, there's a lot of cutting.
Yeah. Oh.
And then you sew a seam, you get up and press. You sew a seam, you get up and press.
And this
it's like constant. Quilting, you can sew a whole bunch and then you can press
a whole bunch. And I think also for me, I sew with the vinyl a lot, so it's no pressing vinyl. So this is definitely a change of events for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we bought fabric, a lot of fabric. I think the queen size called for 17 half yards or 34 fat quarters, so double.
Plus 3.5 yards of your star color.
Yes. Plus
8.5 yards for your backing fabric.
Plus,
I have no idea how much for the binding. I haven't even looked or bought it.
plus we need batting. So you know what? Quilting is satisfying. It is all hobbies are expensive. Do what you love, and you'll never notice how much money you spent. Like, I mean, duh.
Oh, I noticed.
I mean, our husbands may notice.
Well, because so we're like, what do we want to do for this quilt? So what do? We search the Instagram and see what other people have done. And
hashtag.
We're obsessed with Ruby Star Society fabrics. And then we're going down these rabbit holes. And what do we want to do? What do we want to make? What room is it going to go in? How can we make the craziest, brightest?
And then we were like, oh, well, we have husbands. We forgot we had husbands. So now we have to like try to tone down the pink a little bit to make it a little bit more palatable for
our bedrooms.
Co-ed bedrooms. So,
which in my defense, my husband's colorblind, so he'll never know. So what I did was, I was like, okay, it's going to be for the bedroom, but I wanted to have like a main pink element. So what will I do to make my husband like it? Well, anything Halloween. The man loves, I love anything Halloween. He loves anything Halloween.
Halloween is a good time.
So then I thought about this bag.
Heather had ideas, okay?
And I was like, I absolutely love this print. And I remember I loved everything that went with it. Mm-hmm. Well, the brilliant part is that they've done these various Halloween collections over the last few years. And like, they're all similar names. Like, it started Sweet and Spooky. Then Sweet and Spookier, Spooky and Sweeter, Sweeter and Spookier. It just kept going, whatever.
And you'll notice with a lot of fabric companies, like fabric designers, that their different lines usually have repeating colors.
It coordinates
so they
over
coordinate,
time.
yes.
So I decided to do this. Okay, many of these are out of print.
That's
how I roll. So I ordered fabrics.
Why not?
Off of Etsy,
Different
eBay.
Countries.
Yeah, I got some in the UK. I got some from here. A couple different fabric shops. Needless to say, I never ever found this one.
No. And I put a call out on the Fabric D-Stash group on Facebook. Nobody has it. So
nobody has it that they're willing to give it up.
If you've seen this fabric and you are a viewer, let us know. Or if you have this fabric,
I will incorporate
and you're willing to
give it up,
part with it, let us know.
Yes.
So that was Heather's fiasco with fabric.
Yeah.
Shala had a whole different. I was like, so my initial. I did want to do Ruby Star, but my initial plan was to do this citron lime greenish color hot pink combo that we saw, but on Instagram. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to put it in my room, I need like softer colors, some creams, some blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Ruby Star has come out with all of these incredible lines, but the line that came out just as we were starting the class was their Mystic Fable line, and our quilt shop had the entire line. But not only that, she had mixed in
catnap.
Well, she just mixed in blenders too. Okay. So they weren't necessarily a part of that collection, but they coordinated.
So I ordered all my stuff online. You went into the store, picked some main, and they helped you pick the rest. Okay.
So, well, I picked all of them. Nobody helped me, but because she had laid them out that way, they were all in one central place, so I could see what went with what. So I just picked. 17 fabrics off of there, decided on the color I wanted for my stars, and got 5 of those fabrics and divided up my yardage I needed for stars between those fabrics. And yeah, I went the day of the class in Shala fashion. You know what's going on here.
So you thought about it and obsessed about it and searched it and made decisions for a full month beforehand. This is the other reason we were fibered out, because both of us were doing this. And then you go the day of the class.
Not to mention, I did the Procreate Canva where I put the fabrics in to see what they were going to look like. And then I go 30 minutes before the class and blitz picked out, because I knew that if I gave myself more than that amount of time in that store, that things were going to go awry. I only have 30 minutes. You chop.
You know yourself.
And you need them cut. So you're going to have to chop.
Yes.
So I was like, it was like supermarket sweep. They gave me a cart and I was just like, and she's like, you put your stuff on this cart and then I'll come back and get those bolts and give you another cart.
Oh yeah. They were so, like, anytime because they have 2 locations, one in the city, one in Towson. In either location, anytime I've gone there, they're
down.
They're like, oh, you need to pick out everything coordinating for a quilt. Let's go.
And the shop owner, Christina, she was sitting at the front table when I came in, and I was like, I'm just going to put this bag here. It was like one of my babs, and it had all my stuff for the class in it. And then she's like, oh, you're going to do Mystic Fable. And then she hopped up, and we were off to the races. Okay, we got it done.
I love Christina.
She's
so good. She is so much fun.
She is. Their staff is amazing. They have incredible staff. We are really blessed to have them as our local quilt shop. There's never a bad experience. So if you are in the Baltimore area looking for a place to buy quilting fabric, domesticity. Not so much fabric for
garments. They have a bit in the Baltimore shop.
Yes.
They have more.
And they have a few in the Towson
A few
shop.
at the Towson.
Yeah.
Towson, it used to be, it's in a location that was like a big quilting store called Bear Paw Fabrics that wasn't my
No, it wasn't.
aesthetic.
No, I would think I went there twice.
It was a big store. It had a lot of fabric. It just wasn't my aesthetic, but they moved into that space, so it's perfect, and
which has allowed them to have this big classroom and all these Bernina machines set up at the long run. It's just a whole. It's incredible.
I got Shala interested in Berninas now, so I'm sorry for that. I tell you, I think that's how they do. Why they do the classes, because then you want to buy the machines.
Yes, that is true. Mm-hmm. And then our instructor was like, "Hey, come on down. I got machines at my house that I'm going to sell." And Lamont's like, "Don't ever go back to the class. You found people, they're selling machines. You're buying $200 of fabric here, $200. Listen, do whatever makes you happy. I'm going to do what makes me happy. And that may be buying a Bernina. It has nothing to do with me. This is an investment in my mental well-being. Okay? You're welcome." Anywho's, I decided to do the Mystic Fable line, and I decided to do different white fabrics with pink elements as my stars.
So you have some squares to show?
Got some squares to show. So today was the day that I put together. I started
we just came
putting together.
We came from class. We went to class.
Yes.
Then we stopped at Wawa, got some energy drinks.
Came home, ate a Sammy from Heather's husband, and then we were like, let's record, chop, chop.
Yeah.
So we've had a full day.
And we only had to put on makeup once. And leave the house once.
And get dressed once. So here is one of my quilt blocks. Okay, so all of these fabrics in here, I think besides... Yeah, all of them are from the Mystic Fable.
Oh, even the stars?
I think so.
Okay.
Maybe, but these are not. We got stuff from Trinket Tree. We have stuff from
All Ruby Star.
Catnip. Yes. Yeah. So that's one of my quilt squares. And I have a few more because it was so many fabrics, there are so many different variations. So here's another one. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good. So when I just did these. I just mixed up what I did. So let me show you what they look like before I put them all together. So before they all go together, they look like this.
So you make, like ours, you had to make 168 of these
Yes.
squares. So we had to cut, how many
We cut
little 3-inch squares did we cut?
304.
304 3-inch squares.
This is one block. We need 168 of these. And this one block has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces in it. So 6 times 168. That's how many pieces are in this quilt top. So you're welcome. Then you make 4 of these in sets of 4 and you put them together like this, and they will become this.
Stars.
So I had no idea. I just randomly I was like, I just got to start. So I just randomly put these together. I randomly chose what 3-inch squares went to each fabric, and then I brought them in today, and the instructor was like, how about you put them together according to the middle square fabrics, and the other fabrics around it can be different.
Love it.
So that's what we did, and that was a good plan. So instead of doing mines in rows, I'm doing mines in blocks and then in columns. So then
you don't know your final layout yet. Like
No.
Okay, so I'm doing mine very different.
Yes.
Let me see. Let's do this one. So I laid out all my blocks and then gathered them up, and then I'm sewing them in long strips, and I'm doing 14 strips, and then I will sew those together.
I think the way that Heather is doing it is the way that most people are doing it. I'm doing it this way just because this is the plan that.
So for example,
I was like,
this is row 3. Here,
beautiful.
Look, I had to do, where is it? I had to do a bunch of fussy cutting. Oh my God, that's a pain in the butt.
Also, look at Heather's little signs that shows
listen,
her
my little
which way the seams are going.
So, some of these, like this fabric is these
the
vampire teeth, and then this is the fabric that I had to get from eBay in the UK. That was a hard one to find. This one too came from the pumpkins.
Do you have a favorite block?
I don't know.
They're all so good.
Yeah, and here's another strip. This is number 2.
So wait,
I do these.
This will basically.
I'm obsessed with these pumpkins for some reason, and I'm not even like, oh, I love pumpkins, but those pumpkins in the pink and the orange and the white, I just
they're really good.
love them. And some like, okay, this one.
Oop.
I had to fussy cut that one too. Look, it has
The dedication of fussy cutting.
the little like candy apple booth with the skeletons.
Oh, and I love this one.
Which one?
This one.
Oh yeah, that one's
girls.
not.
They're so cute.
And I have one more, and there's cats and cats. Here, okay, there's another one.
And I love this one.
So these are the only 3 strips I've sewn together so far. So I have 11 strips to go, and then
So it's a total of
12 across, 14 down.
Okay. And
to make a queen size.
We are making the same size. So I'm going to make those squares, those 4 squares, like my main squares. And then the pieces that were left over will become the outside, which on the outside of it, well, if Heather pulls up the pattern, you can see it. But on the outside of the queen size, it has some squares that are not complete stars.
Yeah.
So I was able to use pieces that weren't.
Like if you see the one edge of this, like you just get a half a star. And the
Yeah.
same thing across like the top
Top
and the bottom.
Yeah. So I have not planned those out. Those are in a pile. I will do the middle, see how that will be set up, and then decide what goes in what place around it so
Well-
that things aren't next to things that
Are the same. But I think that works better because yours has a lot of different tones of color in it.
Yes.
Mine, for the most part, either has really dark or really light.
Yeah. Mine I have really light squares. I have really we got this pink square, which is really light, and then we have this blue square, which is really dark, and this green, which is really dark, and then this pink, which is really light. So, all in all, I am very pleased with my selection. Honestly, I don't think that there could ever be a selection of fabric that I wouldn't like in this pattern. I just really like this quilt pattern.
Yeah.
I just think it's very simple, but it's very effective.
Well, I also had planning and decision paralysis, which I often get. So I bought way more than I needed.
Yes, you did.
So I have a whole bunch of squares that I have sewn so I can have a second quilt.
Also, listen here. If you are planning to make this quilt, do it. It is very approachable and very palatable. But let me warn you that inevitably you will mess something up and you will need extra. Take this from, I am telling you from experience, okay? Buy extra fabric because you will make a mistake and some of them will not be fixable.
Oh, the first two fabrics I cut
Same.
wrong.
And I was like, oh, I got this. I know how to layer fabric. Well, the thing about layering the fabric is that you layered it, so you're going to cut 2-3 layers at one time. You have messed up 3 fabrics, okay? They're all incorrect. So
Terrible and bad.
and then the way that this pattern is set up is that you have to have these, you have to have sets. So if you messed up one of these, you can't make this block, okay? It needed to be in sets of 3, okay? Shala didn't grasp that concept, so that was terrible and bad. Nevertheless, these strawberries, they were never a part of the plan, okay? Once I cut stuff up wrong, I was like, I am not buying any more fabric. We must go to the stash. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, Heather, I have this layer cake. And in the pattern, it tells you if you have this cut of fabric, you can get this many blocks out of it. And I was like, oh, I can get 1 block out of every
layer.
Every layer. So we got some strawberries sprinkled throughout. I think all in all, it came together still beautifully. I am so pleased with it, and I'm so proud of Heather and I. I'm so happy that I did this. It was something that wasn't really in the budget for me, but sometimes you have to do stuff for you because we all deserve nice things. And even though some people might be like, oh, nice things for me, it's like a Louis Vuitton bag. Nice things for me is this quilting class, okay? I am happy, okay?
You're making a quilt. You're going to love it. You're learning a new skill.
I made friends. I made connections with people.
Oh, yeah, we are quite the riot in class.
I think sometimes, especially after COVID, we get very complacent and being in solitude. And it's we need social interaction.
Like we would do this every Sunday the rest of our lives if we could. It's like a great little sewing circle.
I am sad that we are actually planning with some of the other class members to continue to you out Sunday sessions. I have been looking at other classes because I'm like, listen, it's a chunk of money in the beginning, but also you have to divide that money by the amount of classes and then look at all of what you're going to get out of the class. It's not just them teaching you how to do something. There's a lot of tips and tricks that people on YouTube that are doing these tutorials, they couldn't teach me. A lot of stuff that I wouldn't know, like I wouldn't know that I need a Bernina if I hadn't went to this class.
But also, like, if you feel like you don't feel like you're flying without a net.
Yes.
Because you screw something up, Bethany, our instructor's there, and will help us out. And
yeah, she's like, it's okay. It's okay.
Figure it out.
Okay.
And she's very chill.
Yeah, she's so chill. She's like, it's
Yeah,
okay.
it's amazing.
We're just going to sew these 7 pieces that
And-
you cut up
Yeah,
together.
and everybody goes at their own pace.
Everybody goes at their own pace. And, I mean, we all end up in the same same steps. But you don't feel like you're behind. Like, I felt like it was a me thing, not because the class was, I felt like I was behind because of where I wanted to be and the pace that I was working at. But I was also planning a prom and other stuff. Yeah. So, like, this past week, Heather was like, what the crap? You got the battery pack in your back. And I was like, I am so happy
was
to
ahead
have
of
that
me.
stuff.
I was like, do you have your squares done? And she's like, yeah, I finished those like yesterday. No problem. I was like,
Meanwhile,
I'm only half done.
Meanwhile, the week prior, I was still cutting fabric and Heather was sewing. So it's just been really fun. It's been really fun. And now I have a new hobby. So
No friends. We didn't sit next to each other in class today, so it was quieter.
no, we still managed to talk.
Well, yeah, but you got more work done. Well, and then I like had to go out to like the showroom floor, and I like laid out a sheet, and I was like rolling on the floor.
Listen, whatever.
I was sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my tights keep falling down. It was a hot mess.
Heather has decision paralysis too. So, and she's very second guesses.
I don't trust any of my aesthetic decisions.
So that is also
you can see why sometimes.
Probably why she was sweating.
I think it started when my mom was mad at me when I was like 4 years old and I came downstairs in like a striped skirt and a plaid shirt. And
and she was pissed.
she was like, that doesn't.
And you're like, okay, I don't know anything.
I mean, I wore it anyway, but.
Well, that is, it's what life is about. Do it anyway.
Yeah.
Did Lamont think that this fabric selection was a good? I don't know. I don't know if he did because, here's the thing. I don't care. Get under the blanket and shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Get under the blanket and shut up.
Chris could not care less.
No.
He's like, did you have fun? Yes. Cool.
Today, like, he dropped me off and he was like, have fun at your quilting class. I was like,
it's so fun.
It is fun. And I know that people call these grandma hobbies, but let me tell you, these hobbies have sustained me through some really difficult times.
Oh my God. Could you imagine COVID without knitting?
No.
First of all, like, I read a book the other day and I realized, like, the book was published in 2017 and then the audiobook came out in 2019 and I'm just like, they haven't even experienced COVID. Like, it was life changing.
Oh yeah, the before times.
Yeah.
There was like a before and a after. Like those are two different lives.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't know. What I do know is that I need to find the people that bought all those Berninas during the COVID and decided they didn't want to sew because those are the people. If you, in fact, have a Bernina that you would like to donate or gently use, you want to a rehoming fee, just let me know.
Shayla's your woman.
Let me know. Okay.
Because when I got my Bernina a couple of years ago, I was very sad because I was like, oh, I got a Bernina.
Nobody understood.
Everybody, like Shayla and Shannon, they were like, cool.
In my defense, we weren't really close at that time. But honestly, after sewing in Ohio on your machine and Dr. Jake's machine, and then the class, I think I'm a convert.
You realize, and then you try to use
You go back.
Another domestic machine, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, so I don't use
Works.
my domestic. I text Heather. I was like, well, since my sewing machine is trash now.
Not trash.
Oh, since this machine is trash, now I can go find another machine.
Meanwhile,
My machine sews fine.
Your industrial's like, what are you sewing with? Tissue paper?
Yeah, I had to buy a special foot. An industrial machine is just that. It is a one-trick pony. It is meant to sew at a fast speed and really rugged, thick fabrics. Yeah. It is not designed to sew quilt cotton, one layer of quilt cotton. Mm-mm. So that was fun. I had to slow her down. We had to slow the feed dogs down. We had to lower the feed dogs a little bit. We had to decrease the foot pressure. We had to, it was a lot. Get a special sewing foot. It works, yes. It's great. But it is a different experience than what I am sewing on in class and when I'm sewing on Heather's machine. It's a much more enjoyable experience when sewing that.
I also enjoy that, like on my Bernina, I just like tell it like, this is the fabric I'm using and this is the stitch, or like I'm just doing a seam, like a straight stitch, and then it sets everything for me.
Oh, and now Heather's taught me how to do all these things. So I just think I'm just really fancy pants. Okay. Put some respect on my name. I know how to work the Bernina. All right.
Oh, we're such snobs. I love it.
Okay.
Stash Quisitions.
Stash Quisitions. Surprisingly, we don't have a ton. I mean, we have enough. Trust. But
I have enough.
I have enough, but not a ton.
Here.
Not as much as I should have after 2.
Well, you only went to 2. I went to 3.
Oh, I forgot a yarn. But
which one? Oh,
it's just the one Shannon.
Well, first I will show this.
Ooh!
This is not my stash quisition. This is actually for our dear friend Laura. She got sick.
Laura
couldn't make it to Maryland Sheep and Wool. She was very upset. But I said, "What do you need from Shayla's booth?"
Also, shout out to Laura. Laura is a day one supporter and she is loyal. Okay, there is not a drop where Laura is not present, and I appreciate her for that. And she's a cool human, so that's
Laura
good
is
too.
The best.
Yeah, she's like incredible.
So Laura got a little bewitched boxy. Is so cute.
And the pink iridescent.
And because Laura's also a pink girly. And she got Shayla's new pattern design.
Which was a hit. Man, was it a hit.
It's kind of hard to see. I'll put that t-shirt. No, I got a t-shirt to put in it.
Or if you put it closer, it'll...
Will it?
Focus in on the words.
Instead of everything else?
Yeah, like you can see some of the... I mean...
Okay. So I'm going to put the t-shirt in there.
You want to put the book?
Oh. That sort of works. Like... Look at all the fun, and there's skeins of yarn and words, and this, I noticed people were going nuts over this.
They were.
Booth. Yeah.
That's the only one that I didn't come home with a bunch of them, even though I thought that I did not sew enough. Yeah. I in fact did.
Oh, you made some of these in it. Those were gone immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Gone.
So we have to get some more of that vinyl on order because I didn't expect it to go as crazy as it did. But thank you guys for the warm reception. It was incredible. So
okay, this is
my stash quisitions are from Yarncentrick. And a few of them aren't from Yarncentrick, but most of them are. I didn't buy it much at anything because I don't need anything.
Well, first I went to Frederick Fiber Fest.
Yes.
And I could not pass it up. I'm always looking for the perfect pink speckle. And I bought, oh my God, 7 skeins of this.
What weight is it?
DK.
It's beautiful.
This is from Wool and Vinyl. It is the Hard Rock DK, which is 100% superwash merino. The color name is not my favorite. It's Let's Go Girls. It's a Shania Twain song. But Rachel had dyed this for Nash Fiber Fest. And she brought the leftovers with her. And I bought this to make a jean cardigan by
It's a lot of crinkly.
Colibri by
Johanna. Yeah.
Because I'm obsessed with all of her designs, and I've wanted to make that sweater forever, and I kept looking for yarn for it, and I saw this, and I was like, that's it.
That yarn is beautiful.
It is. Yeah, I know how much you love this yarn.
Yeah, you do.
Gorgeous. Like, this is probably, like, Rachel is an extremely talented dyer.
Yeah, she is.
And
like, if you
have not floored when I saw this.
If you have not experienced wool and vinyl, what are you doing? You got to get you some because, man. Okay, so
get it.
In the same vein, well, we're not going to go. Actually, guys, I said I didn't have that many stash positions, but the lie detector determined that was a lie. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here, but let's start with. Does that look familiar? It's the same color. Okay, it's the same color.
But in fingering.
And fingering weight. And I have 4 skeins of it. And I have not yet decided exactly what I want to do with this. But I do know that whatever I do with it is going to be something textured. Because it's very rare for me to get a speckled yarn that is so low contrast. So when I do, those are usually textured knits because I know that my texture isn't going to get lost in the speckling. So I have 4 skeins of that.
Okay, next I got, it's the first time I have seen this. A couple dyers had it at Yarncentric. This I bought my first Chelsea Luxe. This is the Luxe Mermaid Cloud. So it's 64% baby Surrey, 10% or 26% silk, 10% Stellina.
It looks like...
So I don't know if you can see there that it's sparkly.
Yeah, well, I might pop a pic again.
I'm just trying to move it. Maybe it'll sparkle a little. And then I found it, and then I walked over to Forever Yarn, and Yan had this yarn from Camellia, which is the Sylvan Fingering, which is 70% alpaca, 20% silk, 10% cashmere, and feels like a dream. And it's such a good color match.
Yeah, it's good.
That I'm going to use those babies together.
It's going to be really pretty, whatever you do with it.
I had a plan, and I've forgotten.
It's valid.
Yeah, no clue. It escaped my tiny brain, but I'm so excited. Like, you can't.
Side note on the woolen vinyl. I brought this. Heather bought this. Shannon brought this. And is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, so we really like that color, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Boy, did we. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I only have one other yarn.
Okay, I have some yarns, some larns. The next yarn is, okay, so Sophie, our friend Sophie from Botanical, she had a sign in her booth and said, please buy this yarn so I don't have to fly it, so I don't have to ship it back home because she's from the UK. And I was like,
don't mind if I do.
I can help my friend. So I picked up these 5 skeins. I wanted 6, but this one is a little bit different, but I think it's close enough that I can like mix it in. The other one was very different, and so I left that one, but I got these.
You know what I usually do, like to mix these kind of things in, especially when you have like one that's off, is I will wind them all up and split them in 50 grams.
Okay.
And then just mix in.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. It's not terribly different, but you can see that this one is a little bit lighter and less saturated.
Or it would be cool if like whatever you made, you just used it for the ribbing.
Yes. Yeah, because then, no. So this color is neon purple. It is beautiful. And it has some, again, light speckling in it. You probably can't see it. But I also want to use this for something textured because I don't buy
Or late.
a lot of tone. Yeah, yes. I don't buy a lot of tonals. And when I buy them or lightly speckled, I want to do stuff with them that my texture isn't going to get lost. So that is my last yarn purchase from the weekend.
I also felt that I needed to lighten Sophie's load.
We were helping your friend.
And I got these.
Ooh.
This is the Pier 62 shawl kit. Okay, no. But it is the Neon Nep alpaca fluff that also came with some minis.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I don't have any Neon Neps in anything.
This mini looks like what was...
Almost.
Yeah. It looks like, yeah.
So I'm like, when can't I use minis? I love a mini. The tree always needs minis. We're good. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this yet either.
Those minis are wound tight.
Yeah, they are. But I love it. And I've wanted some neon neps. Like, I feel like this would be beautiful held with, I don't even know what. Who cares?
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful. So everything was pink.
Yeah. I mean, we got some purple, but mostly pink. The last... I have one gift. 2 gifts.
Okay.
Okay, so this was a gift. Well, a trade. These are treats. I do a lot of trading because as small business owners, we want each other's things and it's good to barter. So I got this mini skein set. It's called the Coquette Cottage mini skein set from Fangirl Fibers. These are 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 80 yards each. And I do have a plan for this actually. There is a t-shirt by Sorry Nordland that was designed specifically for Flock Fiber Festival. And I plan to use this Fiber MacGyver yarn that I got last year at Flock and some of these minis.
Oh, I'm going to love it.
To make my flock tee.
That's going to be cute.
I think so.
Good job.
I think it's going to be. I was like.
I know, my hair keeps.
I was like, I'm not buying yarn. I need to sash dive. And this was actually really easy.
Fangirl had some amazing colors.
Oh, yes.
I had a hard time not buying everything.
Yes. Okay, and my last yarn was also a trade. And it is something that, whoa. Yes, this looks familiar because Heather also has this incredible.
It's on a shelf back here. I don't think you can see it. It's behind me. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Heather also has this bouquet of pinks from Ruby and Roses. This is from her Color Wheel Club. Basically, the pinks were really popular, so she combined them into one set.
Yeah.
And then
bouquet.
Yeah, one bouquet. And this is she. These are so pretty. Yeah, they're all like this one. That is a really vivid.
Have you seen her? She has pregnancy pictures.
Yes.
Oh, she's so cute.
She is so cute. And she and her husband are going to be the most that baby is incredibly blessed. And she's like due any day now. So I'm so excited.
Yay.
I'm so excited. So yeah, that was a trade with Addie. I sent her a package and she sent me a package. And I am forever grateful because this is sorcery. It's sorcery.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's incredible.
I bought a t-shirt for a friend, but I already gave it to her. It was so cute. But
that t-shirt was really cute.
This is from Mitchell Wool Co. because I love them. and it says, "Ain't no party like not going to a party and just staying home with my yarn."
This is true. I can attest to that being true.
And then the other one that I got from my friend said something about my hobbies include stabbing, cutting, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was very perfect. For
Strangling.
Yeah. My friend, mine and my husband, our friend Jen she does a lot of cross stitch.
Oh, yeah.
And she also always says that if we try to hug her, she will stab us. So it was...
She definitely has the...
It was, yes, it was perfect for her. I had some stickers, but I don't know what I did with those.
From Mitchell?
Yeah. So I was looking for buttons for this, and good news, I was wrong. There are 7 buttons here. So I can do that.
I was going to say,
because
you
I'll
can
probably
fudge
make it shorter anyway because I'm short.
Yes.
Waste it. Who cares?
Yes.
Or I could fudge it. So
Oh, I'm so happy.
Vintage buttons. I found these gorgeous buttons that even have like almost this
so
little
pretty.
I don't know,
Let me
there's
see.
too much us. Ooh. Yeah. See that like star shape in the middle?
Yeah.
Which goes perfect with the eyelet shape in here. I'm so excited.
That's going to be stunning. When I saw those buttons, I was like, yes.
Those are the buttons.
Well,
because we found them in a smaller size, and I'm like, oh, those don't work. And
Yeah.
then we walked.
I was
And
like,
these
those
were-
are...
I mean, they're vintage buttons. I mean, they weren't cheap, but I paid $24, which is not terrible.
I was going to say, for 7
And-
buttons, that's not bad.
Pretty sure they're shell or whatever. I mean, they're gorgeous.
They are so beautiful.
So excited. So excited. Okay. You
Okay.
wanna show other buttons.
So, other buttons.
Okay.
Also, side note, if you were at Yarncentric, you may have caught the debut of Black Pearl Magic buttons.
Oh,
resin
mine are
buttons.
upstairs.
I don't bring any, but thank you all for the warm reception. We are our worst critic. Like, we're hardest on ourselves. So I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement, but people love them. And I
they're
appreciate
amazing.
you guys. Hopefully I can keep doing them and just getting better. But thank
You've improved so much, and I couldn't believe how many you had made in such a short amount of time.
Once I got started.
Yeah.
So the glitter, it's the glitter, okay? We know that Heather and I love glitter. We love pink. So once I got started mixing in the glitters, I was like, oh my God, the possibilities. And then the molds. And so, yeah, things got real out of hand real fast. But thank you guys for the warm reception.
These little flower-shaped molds that are so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love them.
And they are really good quality too.
So now that you can make your own buttons, we still bought some buttons.
Yeah, that didn't stop me.
Oh, let's show that next because you just smelled it.
Yes. So we got these from Utopia, which if you are not familiar, what are you doing? Like, so
yeah.
we usually get the hand cream and hand lotions.
Which I have one here to show.
Yeah, Heather has one. I think I have my Tuft Woolens.
That's why Heather doesn't like zippers. Okay. Yes. So, oh my God, it looks it looks like I've had it in my bag a lot and use it a lot.
I mean, we do
hand salve.
Yeah, it's so good.
That you put it on and it's not greasy.
No.
So
no
crazy.
residue.
Love it.
It makes
Love
your
it.
knitting smell good, and the wool has a way of like really eating your cuticles up if you don't moisturize. So I use that to keep my cuticles looking spiffy. But we got these felted shower soaps from Utopia, and oh my goodness.
So if you don't know, there's a soap in there, and then the outside is wrapped in fiber, wool. So it's like a built-in
washcloth.
Yeah.
And like also exfoliating. Like you get to like slough off old skin and get fresh and they smell so good.
What scents did you get?
I don't even remember what scents they were.
Oh, that's very clean.
But
Oh, that's
I am obsessed with
yeah.
these two.
I got, you'll know.
Oh yeah.
I got the lilac one.
I was also on the fence about that.
Because I love like fresh flower smells is my thing. Roses, lilacs.
So this one that's really clean is for Lamont.
Yes.
So I got this for Lamont. This for me.
Yes. And they, the man that was at the booth.
Yeah.
He was so funny.
Oh my goodness.
And so sweet and such a salesman. He was so good.
He was a Lamont.
He's like, now if you want luxury. And we're like,
He's
indeed,
like,
because we had
these are my ladies.
We had all the other products, so we're like, we don't need any more. And he's
Yeah.
like, but
Yeah. And then we dragged other people over, and
didn't you know the next day, like Becca never made it to Maryland Sheep and Wool, and the next day she messaged me. She's like, hey, if you go today, will you stop at Utopia and buy one of these? I was like,
get out of my head.
okay, wow. Oh, I can't wait. It's been sitting in a bag waiting for us to film, and I'm so excited.
And
now.
everything else that was in that bag smells fantastic. All right. So that was not our last purchase.
Oh, no, I have more.
We have stuff.
I have stuff. Okay, so this is a gift I bought from my friend Emily. Emily loves a tote bag, and she really loved the tote bags that came from Wing and a Prayer.
Yes.
I bought her one of those one year. This year,
Oh,
I
my
bought
God,
her
it's
this
so
from,
cute.
it's Renninger Wool Company. And this is one of their sheep. Their name is Clover. And on the back it says, Clover, we love her for her cow-like spots and the twinkle in her eye. But our favorite thing about her is her honeybee style. And this is from Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
So cute. And it's really good quality.
It is good quality.
Like I like a rough
yes.
canvas because it's going to wear well.
And I wanted this last year and they were sold out. And so when I saw it, I immediately ran over there and bought it. I was so excited. Emily is going to love it.
The graphic is 30 out of 10. It is so cute.
She's so cute.
Yeah, she is
okay.
cute.
Love her. Okay.
Wait, before we get here, did you want to talk about the other thing or talk about
the bag?
Yeah.
First? Okay, let's do the bag.
So, okay.
We were sucked in. So, Mabel, Mabel, that is not her name, but the name of her company is Mabel. And I forget what it's. Makers always bring extra love.
Yes. They make bags from upcycled quilts. The work is incredible. The workmanship is
yeah, she uses
incredible.
Good quality fabrics.
We had a whole talk because Bag Ladies talk, and we were talking about this 15-ounce canvas. That probably means nothing to most of you, but if you know, like a 15-ounce canvas, she is beefy. So she had these bags that basically she had used the vintage quilt pieces to make these cats. And of course, Heather and I love a cat. Okay, we've never met a cat that we didn't love, so we needed it. And she had these.
No, I have met one I didn't love. It was Siamese. No thanks.
Heather.
No, it would not get off me. And every time I tried to stand up, it dug its claws in deeper. It loved me.
Well, here is Mabel's logo, her tag. And we got these bags. Now, this bag has a really, really stiff wax canvas at the bottom.
Oh, Lord, yes.
A 15-ounce canvas, as previously discussed.
Maybe.
And
because mine's a 21.
Heather's is 21-ounce canvas, okay? It is so well made. I cannot stress this enough. It's unlined, but please don't let that deter you. It is so well made. It is serged.
And she was talking about trying to sew it. And she usually does. Does yours have... Yeah, she usually does French seams.
Yes.
But she's like, I tried to do a French seam with that fabric. I'm like, why would you ever?
Why would you try a French seam on a 21-ounce? So, needless to say, she did not have a good experience, but we did. Okay, we did because look at this.
Yes. Oh, and then she used other quilt that she had and made little purse danglers.
Meanwhile, Heather
these
and I
kitties.
sold out the booth. We bought the last 2. There were no more.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Did yours come with brushes too?
Yes.
And she even includes these brushes
To clean your wax canvas.
Horsehair bristle brushing brush and a scrub brush to clean your wax canvas,
Yes.
which is amazing.
And okay, so I have also tried to not be bamboozled into these, but I got them. These little tiny scissors. Let me just tell you that these things are sharp, okay? And yeah, they are so cute. And they fit inside my little tin that I put like all my stitch markers in. I'm kind of obsessed with them. So yeah, they're expensive, but they're well made. And
I have a cheap pair that I love, but they don't cut that well. You have to.
oh no, these ones are like, these are nice.
Those are for cutting your chin hairs in public.
Well, you got to really get in there when you get in the car because they just appear in the
Yes,
car
yes.
out of nowhere. So that was our Mabel purchase. If you, here she is.
You know what? I just remembered something I got and I have no idea where I put it.
What is it?
Sophie and I bought a pack of stitch markers from Wee Ones.
Yes, you did.
Wiener dog ones.
Yeah.
She took 2 of them and
And
I
you
took 2
split
of
them.
them and I don't even know where I put them.
Heather, it's okay. She'll find those at a later time. I might pop a picture of them in there. If you're not familiar with Wee Ones, they make hand polymer
clay
little
little
animals, and I have elephants and I have unicorns, and they're incredible.
What did I do with those? But I don't need 4. I usually wear them as earrings. So Sophie and I split anyway. Sorry,
Yeah.
I just remembered that. I have no clue.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So that was our Mabel purchases. I also want to shout out this sticker that Heather got for me. It says, "Sorry, gotta go. The vibes are off." And if you know nothing else about me, you know that I am very big on vibes. If the vibes are not vibing, I have to go. I'm like, Heather's like, yeah, I saw so-and-so. I'm like, vibes are not good with that one, okay? And she's like, the vibes are off? And I'm like, they're off. They're not good. I am a very vibey person, so this was very par for the course.
And then
We headed to...
Hall and Hoof.
Okay, so Hall and Hoof every year is a booth
every time
that Heather and I get in and something happens to our brains. They begin to disintegrate. We lose our minds. We buy buttons. We have no idea what these buttons are going on, by the way. But nonetheless, we pick them up and we spend a lot of time in there. And inevitably, we meet a lot of people there because we're there for so long. People are like, oh, hey. And it's just a meeting place. I know, I'm sorry, Hall and Hoof, if we have used your booth as a meetup spot.
But these are the buttons we did not need.
These are the buttons we did.
These are my ladies.
These are our ladies. This is
There we go.
This is Tiffany.
Vanessa.
Vanessa. These buttons are hand painted and hand. Oh my goodness.
Glazed? I don't know.
You know what
Fired?
you do. Yeah, you know what you do.
They're ceramic.
They're ceramic. Handmade ceramic. And they are hand painted, and ours have little strawberries on them.
Yes, we needed them.
So I got slightly smaller ones, and I got a set of 7. Heather got
Bigger ones, like a set of 6.
Yes.
And, we make pink sweaters. I mean, come on.
They're going to go on something. Let's not talk about the flowers that I had from last year that are still waiting for their time.
I have flowers and ice cream cones from last year.
Oh, yeah, and I have cupcakes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what? Their time will come. We got you company.
And this is why I'm only knitting cardigans. I also bought just a single, just because I loved him.
Oh, he is really cute though.
Isn't he the cutest? You know what? I was just gonna sew him on a bag.
Yeah, actually, this is actually a really good bag to like sew like buttons and stuff on.
Exactly.
Just saying.
And then I was at the counter. And they had a little rack, and I don't even know. I just loved these so much, and they had to come home with me. They're little, like, 2 yellow ducks and a white duck, you know, like a goose and its babies or whatever, duckies. And I had to have those because they are just...
Okay, so this is Shayla's fault. Shayla did not bring Heather's chocolate, okay? I did not steal the chocolate. I am not a chocolate eater. Like
Lamont took my chocolate.
Rarely, no, Lamont, the chocolates were on top of Lamont's book. He did not, we are not chocolate eaters. We have to be in a mood. It has to strike us. Heather got chocolates, okay? I got a book. I cannot express to you the joy that you guys bring to us and the things that you do for us that you don't have to. It really means the world. So,
and the chocolates in the book were a gift from Linnea,
who is one of our day one viewers. She is incredibly sweet, incredibly kind, and she shows up for us in all capacities.
She comes to every Zoom.
Yeah.
She participates in every make-along.
Yeah. She shows up for us in all capacities. I couldn't ask for a better unicorn. So thank you, Linnea. So Heather got chocolates. The chocolates are not here with us, okay? Okay, please. But I was talking about this book, okay? I hemmed and hawed about this book. I've been on the fence. I even went through all the patterns and was like, do I need this book? Should I get it? Shouldn't I get it? I tried to convince our friend to buy it so that I could get a sneak peek of the stuff. She did not comply. Thank you, Shannon. So I was gifted this book, 52 Weeks of Sweaters, and I'm so excited because I was on the fence about it. It is such a beautiful book.
It is. I like that sweater on the front. I might need to make that one.
It is like stunning. Like the
photography, everything.
It's good. I don't want to show you because it's patterns in there. But thank you, Linnea. It was such a sweet gift.
You are so sweet.
And also, you know that I'm mentally unwell, so of course I teared up because I'm like, nobody has to do anything for me and for us. But thank you. We appreciate it.
Shayla has a hard time with
accepting
gifts.
It's a thing.
Help.
It's
anything.
A thing. Don't worry. I talk to my therapist weekly. Don't worry. We're getting there. Okay. So I have a few more purchases. Do you have any more purchases? Mm-mm. Okay. So I'll run through these quickly. Kitty with the Cupcake is one of the hosts of the Fiber Witch Festival in
Salem, Massachusetts.
Yes. And they posted their leftover stock and show exclusives. And immediately, yes, because wait until you see what we have. What did you choose?
Of course that one.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay.
You remember?
So,
okay.
I saw
hilarious.
And they were like, oh, we have a few of these left. And I was like, oh, Heather and I need these immediately. These are the reverse mermaid. Wait a second. You gotta get into them. Okay. I'll put a picture up if I had. But basically, it's a butt, okay? And it has heels and it has a fish head because it's a reverse mermaid. So instead of a fish bottom, it has a fish top. Got these for Heather and I. Just in case you didn't know, this one has black legs and this one has white legs. And you can guess which one belongs to. So, and then,
love it.
As I was
Wait, you gave me black legs.
Oh, well, now you have to have black
I
legs.
like white legs.
And then
White butt.
for extra fun, I got this sticker, which is the reverse mermaid. She needs to go on the
Oh, it's
sewing
sparkly
machine.
too.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Cute.
And then she gifted me this sock witchery holographic sticker. That was cute. But then as I was exiting the website, this needed to come with me. So basically it says ADHD, awesome, dazzling human dreamboat. That is me. I think I need to get one for Heather's husband as well.
Oh my God, right. She has so many pins that are for just to identify your
many inclusive
gender,
inclusions,
your
pronouns,
preferences, your pronouns, your
disabilities, like
neurodivergent.
yeah. She, if you like an identity, like something to identify yourself or to highlight one of your quirks, give them a shout.
Yes.
Also, as I was checking out, I needed to get this sticker. It says, all of my F's have flown the coop, and that is correct.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. It's over. It's done. So that was my kitty with the cupcake haul, and they will be at Flock Fiber Festival.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Which I will be also vending it. So give them a shout. I have a few more purchases. These are going to be quick. They're just fabric. This is a Ruby Star fabric that I was hunting for from the Sugar Cones collection.
Which is an out of print collection.
Yeah. And
several years
highly
ago.
sought after as well. I found these ice cream cones. This print in particular, the purple and pink, because they had purple, pink gummy bears too, are super hard to find. I found a website that had yardage of this, and I ordered 5 yards immediately. Do I know what I'm going to do with it? No. That is not my business. Okay, that is a problem for future Shala. She had to... Did you hear my tummy?
Yes.
Oh my
It
goodness.
spoke to me.
Okay, she had to come home with us. So, also...
Yeah, we found a lot of good fabric websites.
Yeah, in our search for quilting fabric. Secondly, the D-Stash group. Every now and again, I post about this fabric because it's a fabric that Heather picked up for me during the Joann's shutdown.
It was like right before the end. They
Like
got
right
in this
before
fabric.
the end.
They had 6 bolts, and I only bought 3 yards of this fabric.
And it turned out to be a fabric that you guys and myself loved so much. And I used every last drop of it. And I posted to the D-Stash group a few months ago.
No, by every last drop, she means that I even cut some for her, and I had saved the leftovers because I thought one day we'll use them for a quilt or something.
I'm like, do you have this one strip that is 2 inches
by 17 or something? And I was like, hold. In fact, I do.
So yeah, I posted it to the group again because the first time nobody responded, and I was like, let me just throw this back out there again. And 2 people were like, oh my goodness, I have some of that. I will be willing to part with some of it. And I was like, I will take whatever you will send. And voila. She is with us. She will be coming to Flock Fiber Festival.
But meanwhile, your banana vinyl was not as popular.
No,
and it's
it wasn't.
amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe at Flock it'll do better.
I'll put a picture of that up here too, because in particular,
with the pink zipper.
I was about to say, in particular, the banana with the pink zipper
so good
was really it. Okay, last thing on the D-Stash group, someone posted that
Shala in her Facebook D-Stash group. It's.
I don't buy. Listen, I don't buy most of what I even want to buy, but some stuff you see and you're like, that's a steal. And this person had these charm packs, and I don't know when they were from, but they had a lot of them, and nobody was like snatching them up. And I was like, I was like, this this looks like Heather. Like, I think we need these. So send it to her. And I was like, do you need these? And she was like, get me one. So I got her 2. Because
2 is always, yes.
And I got 3. And look.
You can make a cute little quilt with those.
Yes. They are so cute. Like,
yeah.
Oh, wait, you're not going to be able to see.
It's so
like
70s.
It's
just amazing.
It's very groovy. So we got those, and I was really happy with that. They are gorgeous, actually.
Yes, they are.
And that was the end of our stashquisitions.
Okay. I think that was plenty.
It was a lot. I lied, okay? The lie detector determined.
But it's been like 2 months.
Yeah. Yes. And we've been really good with purchasing. No, we have been. Compared to if you do a year over year.
Yeah. Well,
we've been good.
I had to replace my car. I
Yes.
had to
You got a new sewing machine.
well, yeah, but I had to pay for Adler's. My oldest son is doing a field study for anthropology in Ireland, so I've been saving up for that.
And you're going on a trip.
Yeah, I'm going on a trip. And then I had to have a tooth extracted. And that was a lot of money. Just freaking dental and whatever. And then I also have to then get it, what do you call it? Not the denture.
Implant.
The implant, a dental implant.
Same.
So
I have to get
that's
on the same tooth as
yeah.
others.
Crazy expensive.
Oh, for extra fun.
Oh, and then my 16-year-old decided to leave, his retainers because he got his braces off a month ago. He left those on the coffee table, and the dogs ate them.
So, for extra fun.
I need a night guard, too, because Greta ate that, whatever.
I, too, need a mouth guard, but I cannot get the mouth guard until I get the implant because they need the implant to do the impression for the mouth guard. So, you're welcome for all of our dental woes. You are welcome.
And I have really expensive dental insurance. Like, I made sure I got the best one that covered the most of orthodontia because of the braces. Yet, meanwhile, they're like extractions and implants. Go F yourself.
This is true. In fact, my husband actually works at the insurance company, and I still have a great time at checkout. So, thank you, America. I appreciate you. Let's talk about books.
Okay, yes, what we're knitting to. And we had to cut this out of our last podcast, so this is covering quite a bit of time. We won't go through
We pared it down some, yeah.
Because our microphones crapped. It was a whole thing.
It was, yeah.
And it was such a good segment, too.
It was so good. But nonetheless, we're going to give it to you again,
Yep,
We're going to give it to
yep.
you. Okay, so should we end with this?
Yes.
Okay. So lately, I read a lot because I sew a lot and I listen to a lot of audiobooks. In particular, these are some of the standout books that I've read. The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell, which Lisa Jewell is the queen of psychological thrillers. Well, not the queen, but she's up there, okay? And The Family Upstairs was about a girl who inherited a house at 25 from her biological family after she was abandoned as an infant. And it's some kooky stuff going on in this family, okay? Everything is not okay. Everybody is not okay. Just, you're in for a wild ride, okay? Also, I read Demon Copperhead, which is an oldie but goodie from Barbara Kingsolver.
Oldie but goodie. It won the Pulitzer Prize like 2 years ago.
Yeah. It's so...
Which, if you don't know, Barbara Kingsolver is a knitter.
Yes.
I've met her a few times at knitting retreats.
And you took a class, didn't you? Did you take a class with her?
No, she's just been at the knitting retreats and yeah.
Yeah. She's a pretty...
I've been to her, not in her house, but to her home. I've met her sheep.
Yes.
I have yarn from her Icelandic sheep.
But she's also
a wonderful woman.
An author. And I adore her books. I read Demon Copperhead, which was on my list, and It had to do with the opioid crisis, and just she does a lot of books that talks about like how circumstances plague generations and how it like
Yeah. She herself is from Appalachia.
yes.
And a lot of the books center on...
Yes. And although I am not from Appalachia, I also had a similar experience to a lot of similar experiences. So a lot of this stuff hits close to home. Demon Copperhead was about opioids and how it just passed from generation to generation, but it followed this one boy and his journey and his relationship with opioids, his parents' relationship with opioids, and then his relationship. And it was just a wild ride, okay? It was a wild ride, as it normally is when one is on substances. But it was really, really good. It was an amazing story. And if you get the opportunity, it was long, but it was incredible. I was hooked. Like, I never felt like, oh, I wish this would end. Like,
No.
I never felt that way. It was an incredible read. So if you haven't or are looking for a good read, please check that one out. I also read Fade Into You, which was, I feel like it was YA, but I don't know if it was young adult, but it gave that feeling because it was about teens. But I thought it was a good pick because it had to do with the LGBTQIA community, and with Pride Month coming up, this might be something you want to check out. It is called Fade Into You, and it's basically about two girls who their best friends got together in a relationship. Like, one had a guy best friend, one had a girl best friend. They got together and the two girls hated it. So they came up with a plan to break them up. But they ended up falling in love with each other because they were both misfits. And by spending like time with each other, they ended up falling for each other. So it was a really cute story. So check that out. Last but definitely not least was Smoke Gets in Your Eyes by Caitlin Doughty. And basically, I don't know, you may be familiar with her. I think she has a podcast.
Is she? I don't have my phone. She have like dark brown hair and bangs like mine?
And she has a YouTube channel
Yes.
about cremation.
Yeah, my husband's obsessed with her videos.
Same.
Yeah.
So her
Oh my
book
God.
called Smoke Gets in Your Eyes is basically...
She's a mortician.
Yeah, she's a mortician. It's basically an exploration of mortuary, like that field, but specifically cremation. And like, it's kind of her bio. It's mixed in. It's like kind of a memoir mixed in with like a history of cremation, and it was an incredible read. Like, I cannot. It may sound morbid, but it was so good.
Oh, no,
and I learned so much.
Yeah.
Like, it was so good. I normally don't want to like read educational stuff, but it was so good. Like, it was incredible. So if you can read that, do that. Yeah.
So while Shayla's been on these things, I just read my normal romance. A few things. I read Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey. That was cute. It was about golfing. And then I read Wildfire and Daydream, which are both Hannah Grace. It's part of the Icebreaker series.
Oh, you told me about that.
So hockey players and what? Okay, those were good. And then of course I have fallen down the heated rivalry rabbit hole.
Yes.
I have watched the series more times than I can count.
And
It's called a reheat, by the way. There's lingo now.
Oh.
Yeah, when you rewatch it, it's a reheat.
Oh, it's a reheat.
Anyway, and then I've listened to the audiobook for Heated Rivalry, which is by Rachel Reed. And then the first book in this series, Game Changer. I'm listening to that audiobook, but the narrator... Like his voice for Kip, I'm just
Yeah.
what?
And the narrator can really ruin the
It's killing it.
experience.
So
yeah.
at least from the show, I just imagine it's something else. And
No,
then,
it's good.
but because the narration and stuff, I decided like for The Long Game, which is another book about the same guys in heated rivalry about Shane and Ilya, I bought that book and I'm physically reading it. And Chris was like, "You're actually physically reading a book."
I know.
But
I haven't physically read a book in a
if you
long time.
haven't, you've got to watch this series. Like, it is a little softcore gay porn. Okay. But these
Okay.
but these actors, and they're both like relatively new actors or young guys, they are
Phenomenal.
like the chemistry between the two of them. Because you watch a lot of stuff and you're like, yeah, all right. You don't really see the chemistry between whomever. But then these two, and for both being men, because usually anything with any homosexuality, you really don't see any chemistry.
Yeah.
These two are crazy amazing. I've been trying every day. I'm like, Shayla, you got to watch it. Have you watched it? Shayla, have you watched it? You got to watch it.
Yes.
Meanwhile, my
She
entire Instagram is nothing but heated rivalry. I haven't looked at knitting stuff in like a month.
I promise to watch it this upcoming week.
It'll be all consuming. You will.
I'm sure it will be.
And
Which is why I haven't watched it, because I've had so much crap going on.
But it gives me more hope for the future because these two young actors and their characters, like, they're men, they're hockey players, and yet they fall in love, and it kind of helps you realize that a lot of stuff around masculinity is cultural. It's put on us by years and years, and it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah.
And maybe we can overcome the whole toxic masculinity, and
I mean,
people can just not have to identify with whatever role and just be themselves.
yeah.
Because I mean, personally, I've never grown up in a house where we've had like super traditional gender roles.
Yeah.
Like my mom always was the breadwinner and wore the pants in the house. And
Yeah,
so
same.
That's been my life.
And my kids haven't. Our house is very non-traditional, so yeah. Okay, so we will return with babble about heated rivalry after I watch.
Yes.
Okay, lastly.
Yeah, so 2 things. Well, we'll talk about one and then I have one at the end, but I just saw somewhere somebody, I don't even know who it was, suggested this book called Pen Pal by J.T. Geisinger.
Yes.
And I was like, okay. And it's like, oh, it's a romance and it has like a big twist at the end. And I was like, okay, I haven't read anything like that with like a twist. So I'll read this book. So there was a twist. It was a twist, all right.
So the whole time Heather's reading this book, she's like, Shayla, this is crazy. Like, you need to read it. And she's like,
read this book. Shayla, you got to read this book.
So she finishes the book, and then the book becomes available at the library. So I'm like, Heather, I'm about to start the book. And she's like, oh my goodness. So I kept saying I'm about to start the book. I never started the book. The library's like, your time is running out. You need to give us the book. So I start the book. As it's getting good, the library is like, give us the book. So then I have to place a hold for the book and get the book in again and finish it. I called Heather. Okay, Heather has a traditional 9 to 5. She has a traditional work day. Like, she works every weekday. I called her at 2:30 p.m. and was like, I am so done with you. Like, I am so done with you. I threw my iPad across the room. I was so.
It was a twist.
I was like, why would you do this to me? Why? Why would you do this to me?
Listen, I got to that part. It was like midnight one night, laying in bed, listening to that, and I was.
And she's like, well, if I had to experience it, then you have to experience it. I'm like, you know what, Heather? Okay, great, cool. So then, being the unhinged person that I am, I decide that because that book made me so mad, I should read another one from that author. This one was next level unhinged. It was called Blackthorn, and so the blurb says that it is a gothic romance. Yeah.
So what does Shayla decide to do? Tell me to read it.
Listen,
I will never read
Payback.
anything Shayla has told me to read
Payback.
ever again.
I don't normally recommend those types of things to Heather, but she really played me, so I had to get her back. And boy, did I get her back. I think I got her more. Like, it was that Blackthorn is very unhinged. It's a lot going on. Okay, we got
a lot.
we got creatures that don't exist. We have like a town that is under some insane spell. Like, everybody in the town is kooky. A girl and her family's kind of witchy, and the grandmother goes missing from the funeral home with no clothes. So it's a wild ride.
And then I'm listening to this book, and it gets to a particularly disturbing part. And I'm sitting in traffic, and everybody can hear your audiobook, and I'm like trying to pause, and it won't stop playing. And I'm like, oh my God, what about my people are going to turn it down?
And this is not a scene that you want anybody to experience.
No, I didn't want to experience that scene. It was terrible and bad.
Terrible and bad. Nonetheless, you should go out and read Blackthorn as well, because you're welcome.
Don't do it. Well, first read Pen Pal. Throw your iPad or whatever you're reading it or holding while you're reading it, and then go read Blackthorn, which Blackthorn is the first in its series. And I will not be reading the rest of that series. I read the second one. You can tell me later what happens.
Yeah, because unhinged, I can do unhinged. I like my flabbers to be gasted, and I really enjoy unhinged book recommendations. If you have an unhinged book recommendation, please drop it in the comments. Thank you. And you're welcome.
Well, speaking of unhinged, I read one last book. So, on recommendation from another YouTuber, The Pastel Bookshelf,
who is notoriously unhinged,
she did a video on here are some of my favorite romance novels. I'm not a romance girly, but here are some of my favorites. Maybe I'm a romance girly. Fine.
In her defense, she does tell you that these books will be unhinged.
No, she did not in that video.
Oh, she didn't?
No, because it was the romance one. So
she tells you all the time that she's unhinged.
Anyway. So she recommended this book. It is called Wolf. WOLF _E. I don't know. I still don't even know why it's spelled. Whatever. And it's by Paisley Hope. This book, there was a lot of chili peppers.
Yeah.
It was very...
In the previous book too, by the way.
Yeah. No, this was way more. No. Way more.
I'm just letting you guys know that there is some chili peppers involved.
The beginning of the book did not, in the audiobook, it did not cite the trigger warnings. I should have looked up the trigger warnings ahead of time. So if you look up
the
trigger warnings for Wolf by Paisley Hope, there's probably a huge list of 100 trigger warnings. This book, oh my God. Like, I'm just reading and I'm like, red flag after red flag after red flag. It just...
Yeah, Heather was like, oh my God.
The Pastel Bookshelf said she thinks she liked it because it was about the leader of a motorcycle club and the good girl that moves into town, etc. And she said it was a little Sons of Anarchy and she's into that thing. And I was like, sure, whatever.
Please.
Oh my God. I told my husband what was going on in this book and he's like, what?
Is he disturbed?
He's like, why are you even reading that?
I often tell my husband stuff about the books and he's like, what? And are you still listening? Like, you continued to listen? And I'm like,
well,
yes.
Because at that point, you have to know what happened.
You're invested.
Then I finished this book. I found out it's part of a series. It's called the...
Okay, so was that book 1?
Yes. It's Soldiers of Bedlam series. I will not be reading books 2 and 3. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
I'm good.
Oh.
And then I asked somebody... I said, oh, have you read this series? They're like, oh, that's one of my favorite series. As I was like, oh my God, all the red flags. And they said, oh, I just thought those were like pink flags. Does that say something about me? Yes. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. I am judging you. I am judging you. I am judging you.
So I'll go back to heated rivalry.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel safer. I don't feel triggered.
Yeah, a time was had. Okay, a time was had on the book front, but it's been a good time.
So yeah, if you've read Pen Pal, if you've read Blackthorn, if you've read Wolf with an E at the end, let us know and let us know how you feel. Are we what's
vanilla?
Are we vanilla? Are we basic?
Are we not unhinged?
I mean, I'm pretty unhinged, but I don't know, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's have you been watching anything on TV besides Heated Rivalry?
No. Just on repeat.
I started the show on Apple TV.
Oh, I have actually.
Imperfect Woman with Kerry Washington and oh my God, what's her name from Handmaid's Tale?
Her
June from Handmaid's Tale. Another unhinged situation. It's one of those, like, the person dies in the beginning and then it's like it goes back in time and does the time leading up to it. These women are unwell. Okay.
Is that just our theme?
But you should read it. Okay, okay, listen. This is not a spoiler because you're not going to know who and who. But everybody is sleeping with everybody's husbands. Things have gone awry, okay? These are best friends. They have been best friends for 25 plus years. And everybody is sleeping with everybody's husbands. So, do with that what you will.
Can you think...
And one of the people is now deceased. So you're welcome.
Think of your friends and stuff. Do you want to sleep with any of their husbands? No.
No. Especially when I think about these are my friends. These are their husbands. And then like these women, after they do the things, then they're like at events with these people and their husbands and they're acting like everything is normal. I would be like, hello? Okay. Anywho's.
The only other thing I'm watching is with my husband, I am watching Naruto.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm enjoying. We are doing an abbreviated version where we don't watch the episodes that are just filler and not actually canon.
So you just...
Which there's like 700 episodes or something. So it's good. We're in...
no lack of episodes.
We're in like season 3 of Shippuden now. And there's some characters I really hate. But I love Kakashi, so...
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean, we've sprinkled in life lately. Yeah.
Life.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Life has been life.
2026, you know how it is. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm ready for school to end. My son is graduating. My daughter went to junior
Graduating
prom.
from 8th grade.
8th grade. This is his last year of middle school. Yes, I'm sad. Yes, I will cry because this is my last child. And this is his last, like he had his last band concert. And, you know, it's been 3 years of him doing these things. So it's a lot, okay? My daughter's going into her senior year. She only has half days. So next year she'll be hopefully taking some college courses. We'll see.
Meanwhile, my baby just turned 16 and I'm like, tick-tock, it's time to get a job. So you got 2 years and see ya.
I'll throw a picture in here of my daughter going to prom. I was very...
She was beautiful.
I was wrecked. Okay. It was a lot of work, but when I stepped back and looked at her, I was like, oh my God, this is my greatest creation. This is my greatest make.
And if you don't know what a prom send-off is,
Yeah.
if you were like me and have no idea what a prom send-off is, just Google it.
You know what? I'll pop some excerpts. Yeah, you know what? No, because what I had wasn't comparable to what's going on out there. So you can Google it. It is cultural. I didn't know that white people didn't have prom send-offs.
We're very boring.
I didn't know that it was so.
You get dressed, you do the things, everybody meets at one person's house, you take some pictures, you go to prom.
It's a whole like an invitation but what we did for our daughter's prom send-off was very, very low key compared to some of the stuff that I've seen. I saw one where somebody rented out a warehouse. There was smoke coming up. There's
that one I sent you and there was a camel there.
Yeah. And one girl had a horse and carriage. One girl, it's a lot going on. Okay.
And I don't know if you've been to prom. It's not that exciting.
Actually, that is why I was very emotional when my daughter went to prom, because I've never been to one. So it was very good seeing her do things that I never had the opportunity to do.
Good job, Mom.
Oh, stop. No. It was amazing. Like, and my husband and I, we were like, we can't believe that somebody trusted us to raise a child to this point. But you know what? Nonetheless, we're
ask
here.
myself that every day.
Like, why would you do that? Why would you subject these
Oh,
children?
I can take care of a baby.
I mean,
Can I
apparently,
lead somebody to adulthood? No.
I mean, you did good.
With one. The other one.
You think it'll pay off? I mean, listen, we're doing it. Okay, we're doing it. So, yeah, my son is going to high school. He's taller than me. I would like to opt out. I don't know how I opted in, but I would like to opt out because this is a lot. Okay, Mama is emotional. Okay, emotional. But my daughter was beautiful.
Okay, I did cry before bed on Linus's 16th birthday.
See?
But that could have been other things.
I know mine is
just emotional.
Mine is emotional, but also hormones. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so for real. Like today, I cried because my husband didn't want to listen to me talk about crafting while I was eating the waffles. Looked at my calendar. I was like, you know what? This is par for the course because things are happening in the next few days. So we need to just hold it together and stay strong.
Oh, no. Meanwhile, in my house, nobody ever wants hear me talk about a car again. They're done. They're like, my oldest son, Mom,
like, please,
who talked to me about cars for 3 years straight. Yeah, he got his payback.
Yeah, he's good. Mm-hmm. He's good on that. Mm-hmm. All right. So next time it'll probably be a mini-sode, hopefully. We are trying to.
We make no promises. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah, we ain't no promises.
We'll be back. That's all we know.
We will be back. We will not leave you hanging. So you're welcome. That's all we can promise. Okay. Until next time.
Stay crafty.
Stay crafty. And don't forget to like comment, subscribe, share.
Oh yeah, those things. Or don't.
Or don't.
It's up to you.
Just hang out with us. We're
Yeah.
good.
Oh, and we forgot to mention
What?
that Shannon started a podcast.
Shannon started a podcast, Shenanigans and Skeins. Give her a follow. Give her a watch. She is a character. You're welcome, because she is a character.
And she knits way more than we do.
Yeah, she starts a lot, and then she, like, you never see it again. And then she goes on a finishing spree, and she finishes like a million things.
Yeah.
So that'll be a great time for you. You're welcome. Black Pearl Magic News. I'll be in Doylestown at late June, and in
Flock?
Seattle, late July, early August,
right.
and at a woolen affair, late October. Yay. So you're welcome. Hopefully I will see you guys soon. Yeah.
That's all.
That's all. Until next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
All I want is satisfaction.